Georgia, and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Breaking right now on WJCL 22 Morning News, a heavy police presence in this downtown Savannah neighborhood. The questions we're asking investigators right now. The desperate search for an escaped inmate out in Effingham County charged with murder, seen in this surveillance footage, leaving the jail more than 24 hours ago. What you need to know right now.
My house gets shot up. My daughter don't know. I can't explain that to her. What happened?
George Floyd's 4-year-old niece shot while she was sleeping. The family says it took hours for police to arrive. The investigation underway right now.
Preparing for January 6th, I'm Aixa Diaz in Washington with the steps police are taking to prevent another attack at the Capitol.
Good morning. Here's a live look at Forsyth Park in downtown Savannah. Had some light drizzle in the area overnight, but things going to clear up as we move along this hump day. Thanks for starting your day with WJCL 22 News. Good morning, Frank Sulkowski, meteorologist Jonathan Myers, and we just talked about it. Yeah. Had some areas of drizzle, but hopefully things are going to clear up.
It will. It'll clear up, and we'll see a little sunshine too later today. And you'll like it, Frank. A little milder too this afternoon.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, not a whole lot of 50s in the forecast. So let's get right to it this morning. Out the door for school, jacket weather for sure. Temperatures starting off into the mid-upper 40s for a lot of us. Lunchtime in the low 60s. You can see that high for today after school. We'll be near 66. There's a little patchy drizzle, a little light rain at the coast this morning for the low country, but not a whole lot of rain as we go throughout the morning hours. And at least it'll be nice later this afternoon. You can see where that drizzle is this morning. There in the low country is almost pulling out. I really believe after 7 o'clock, most of this will be out of here. You can see all of us are just mainly dry, except there in parts of Beaufort down toward Paris Island, seeing a sprinkle or two. Also from Fripp and Hunting Island, a little light rain to start the day off. And lots of clouds will be rolling through this morning. Many of us will report cloudy to mostly cloudy right now. So very little way of sunshine to start the day, but more sunshine in the afternoon. Milder temperatures today and also for tomorrow will be in the 60s. And then by the end of the week, we will see chances for showers early on Friday. That will bring us some chilly weather once again for the end of the week and for parts of the weekend. I'll detail that for you in less than 10 minutes.
From a look at the weather to a look at the roadways. Chatham Parkway at I-16 eastbound ramp. Folks really starting to get active out there on the roadways. Be careful when leaving the house. We'll break in right now. Bus station bomb threat. Chatham Area Transit on West Oglethorpe Avenue across from the Union Mission back open right now after being closed for a few hours overnight. Savannah police say they sent in the bomb-sniffing dogs to check it out, but nothing was found. Police can't release any more information about the threat or whether anyone was detained. Also breaking, there was a heavy police presence on Habersham Street near East Duffy Street. The scene cleared in just the last 30 minutes. We're asking Savannah police detectives exactly what they gathered overnight and the case they're investigating right now. As soon as we get that information, of course, we will share it with you. Well, happening right now, the search is intensifying for this man. It's a murder suspect there on camera, caught on surveillance footage escaping from the Effingham County Jail. Deputies say this is Kevin Wilson, seen running away from the detention center in Springfield late Monday night. Now, authorities say they noticed he was missing around 7 o'clock yesterday morning. Now, here's a closer look at Wilson's face. They say he was being held on a number of charges related to 2 separate incidents. The first happening in Rincon back in October 2020. While he was in jail on those charges, he was indicted in a Savannah murder case that happened 5 months prior. Effingham County Sheriff Jimmy McDuffie says U.S. Marshals and bloodhounds from Statesboro have been searching for Wilson for nearly 24 hours.
They did track him across the road and up the highway from here, and then the scent just dissipated. So what we believe happened there was once he got up the road, he had an accomplice that come and picked him up.
Deputies are asking you, if you see Wilson, don't approach him. They say he should be considered armed and dangerous. Now, here's another good look at Wilson. If you have any information or know where he may be this morning, you're asked to please call 911 immediately. Well, all new this morning, the winter weather mess continues. Severe winter weather left many Amtrak train passengers stuck for more than 40 hours. Now, listen to this. The Amtrak train that traveled through Atlanta Monday got stuck on the train tracks in Virginia for hours when crews say a tree fell near Lynchburg.
The conductor finally said they're going to back up to Lynchburg.
Many passengers were frustrated they weren't able to communicate with their loved ones. One woman says her 75-year-old mother was on board the train, but she had no idea where and no idea how to get hold of her.
She couldn't even tell me where the train was. She told me it was north of Lynchburg. That could be anywhere on this train track. Is it accessible? Will I be able to get my mother off? I had no clear understanding, and that is my gripe with Amtrak.
Amtrak says the train is moving once again, but says while it was stopped, it did keep people fed and comfortable and that the heat was on. They say their bathrooms were also still open. There were issues on the roads as well. This is footage from Virginia where you can see hundreds of drivers stranded on this highway for more than a full day. Many say they ran out of food, gas, and water. Well, new this morning, a mother, Emmanuel shooting survivor, is giving out scholarships to students who want to provide health care to prisoners. Polly Shepard was one of 5 people inside the Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston to survive when Dylan Roof opened fire back in 2015. Shepard worked as a nurse for 14 years at the Charleston County Jail. She says it always bothered her that there was a lack of health workers with compassion for people behind bars. Well, one student who received the scholarship said just because you're in jail doesn't mean you don't deserve adequate care.
My house gets shot up. My daughter don't know. I can't explain that to her. What happened?
Well, all new this morning, George Floyd's 4-year-old niece shot while sleeping in her bed, and her family says it took police hours to arrive. Early in the morning on New Year's Day, shots were fired near Ariana's apartment. Her father, Derek Delane, says they called 911 around 3 o'clock when it all happened, but police didn't show up until about 7. Ariana's mother then rushed her to the hospital where she's recovering from a punctured lung and liver.
If it takes you that long to get here and a 4-year-old child got a bullet wound in her, bleeding, huh? How long is it going to take y'all to find out who did it?
Now, according to Houston Police Chief, they have launched an internal affairs investigation into the response time, and right now they have no suspect or motive. Well, tomorrow marks 1 year since the deadly insurrection at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. So far, hundreds of Americans have been arrested, including more than a dozen Georgians. Our Aixa Diaz in Washington with the changes lawmakers have made in the last year and what's expected tomorrow.
There have been physical upgrades to the Capitol building as well as improvements in the training and preparation of officers. Ahead of a Senate hearing today, the U.S. Capitol Police Chief says the department has adopted or addressed nearly 100 recommendations from the Inspector General. Those include better training and intelligence sharing and equipment upgrades. In preparation for tomorrow's anniversary, the chief says police are ready but not anticipating a large-scale event.
We're aware of several events that are planned for Thursday. Most of them aren't of much concern to us. There's no intelligence that indicates that that there would be any problems.
And today we're getting an update from Attorney General Merrick Garland on the status of DOJ cases against January 6 suspects. In Washington, I'm Aixa Diaz.
The architect of the Capitol says he's using extra money from Congress to reinforce the building's doors and windows. Well, coming up on Good Morning America, John Carl will talk about the fallout from Sean Hannity's text about the Capitol riot. Plus, Pierre Thomas speaks with the FBI as they continue searching for suspects. You can catch GMA after our shows starting at 7 o'clock. Well, happening right now, a nationwide COVID testing crisis as roughly 500,000 Americans test positive each and every day. As ABC's Ike Ejiochi reports, the battle to contain Omicron intensifying.
Good morning. Lots of issues to be looked at regarding COVID. On one hand, methods to fight the virus are increasing, with news coming out about boosters for kids. On the other hand, testing still remains a key hurdle. This morning, the CDC under scrutiny for shortening the isolation period after testing positive for COVID-19, recommending that asymptomatic people end isolation after 5 days instead of 10, and without a test. The agency now adding Americans who can and want to test should opt for a rapid test, but stop short of mandating it. They say if you test positive after 5 days, isolate for another 5 days. If negative, leave isolation, but wear a mask and avoid high-risk activity.
This is all about the fact that there's just not enough tests.
The White House was pressed about when the 500 million free at-home rapid tests will be made available.
The first delivery from manufacturers will start later this month, and obviously then we will work to get it out the door as quickly as possible.
Earlier this week, a single-day record of 1 million COVID cases driven by a holiday backlog and massive demand for testing.
Some will die, needlessly die. Unvaccinated are taking up hospital beds and crowding emergency rooms and intensive care units.
The president taking more steps to fight the spread, announcing he was doubling the purchase of Pfizer's COVID-19 antiviral pill from 10 million to 20 million treatments. The surge is affecting schools all across the country. Overnight, the Chicago Teachers Union voting to work remotely. The district will cancel classes today in response. Now, the CDC is expected to sign off today on Pfizer's boosters for teens ages 12 to 15 with shots in arms as early as Thursday. Ike Ajachi, ABC News, Washington.
Well, The View is back to virtual tapings after host Whoopi Goldberg tested positive for COVID.
Why am I here instead of Whoopi? Well, Whoopi unfortunately tested positive over the break, but she'll be back probably next week. But since she's vaxxed and boosted, her symptoms have been very, very mild. But we're, being super cautious here at The View.
The hosts who have appeared in those virtual tapings this week opened up about how their holiday celebrations were impacted by the Omicron variant, having to miss out on time with family.